Microphone. Chickadee check. Microphone check. Welcome to Club Shada episode 336. I hope everybody's doing great. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Happy Sunday to everybody. I hope you're doing good. I am doing good. Do I like these colors in the back? Yeah, why not? I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's in good spirits. I just came back from a trip to France. I had a show. It was amazing. We had 3,000 people. Amazing. Listen, when you have 3,000 people that are all singing along your songs that are 20 years old, it's a great feeling for an artist. I can tell you that. This show is brought to you by shadaware.com because of good fortune. It is 10:44 here in Lisbon, Portugal. Put the flag of where you're watching from and what time it is in the city you're watching from, as always. Let's get into it. Don't be shy. Say hi in the chat. Listen, now, first of all, before you say hi, put a like. That's important because I see people that are here, but I don't see the likes that are associated with the number of people that are watching. There's like a ton of people watching, and there's only 2 likes. That's not normal. I want to see them likes go at least up to 10. There's only 2 now. So make sure you do this. All right. We have no stream royalty for the month of November. After 2 months of our dear Anan as the stream royalty, now you can donate in the super chat anything, 99 cents, and you become the stream royalty for the month. So that's a beautiful thing. Anyway, thanks to all the sponsors who are there. There's 3 likes now. It's missing 7. I'm missing 7. Like, come on. Like, j'aime pas ça. So, is this, let me see. Is this too, no, that's the normal thing. All right, perfect. Yeah, listen, I have 2 subjects to talk to you about tonight. We're going to talk crypto, financials, and music. So let's go for a little nice hour together. Sabrina, how you doing? I hope you're doing good, as I do. What is this? Oh, yes. I'm still missing a lot of likes. That's all I have to say. Master Electronic, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. How is everything going in Kinshasa? I should do an animation for when. Let me try something. Transition, fly in. Don't mind me. Can I choose when I fly out? Fly in, spin. Oh, it has to be. Okay, none then. In this case, none. There she is. Salut Anan. What's poppin'? Johnton, what up? Ah, you're back in Sweden. La fête est finie. Fête Sulu. 2024, the year of new beginning. Yep. You know how we do. All right, I have 7 likes. I'm still waiting. I'm still missing a lot of likes. Listen, people on Facebook, I see y'all, but I don't see you saying hi in the chat. On Twitter, same thing. I see y'all, but I don't see you saying hi in the chat. I don't know if there's a chat on Twitter, but anyway, on X, I see you. So we are live on X, we are live on Facebook, and we are live on YouTube. That's the way we do it. All right. Where do I start? Let me look at my notes to see. Do I speak about Spotify first, or do I speak about SBF first? All right, listen. Let me start with my 4 days in Paris. 4 days in Paris were cool. We had listen, I did the show on the Tuesday, so I went there to do the rehearsing on Monday. The 30th show on the 31st, and then I stayed in Paris the 1st and the 2nd. Very, very cool. And I went back home on the 3rd. So listen, nothing to complain. A very nice show with a very nice compa band called Saint-Clan. I was on the lineup for their show, so that was very cool. I performed 3 songs, but Guyad versions. So every song was 10 minutes. It sounded amazing. I don't know if you saw the images. Let me see. Let me see if I have some images of that show. Emery, what up? Where's my library? So far. All right. Let me shut all this off. Bam, 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 bam. Sorry, I'm cleaning up before I do. All right. Listen, show was cool. It's too bad I didn't. I mean, I have some horizontal shots, but okay, more or less. Let me see. No, that's not a part of my show. There you go. All right. This was my show. Yeah. Listen, there's a part where we broke the stage. Top one came in and he told everybody to jump, and I think when we were all jumping, we fucked the stage. Tout le monde dit I don't find it, but there was a point where the whole stage fell. It was crazy. But wait, there's a part that I really enjoyed. Where is it? Let me find it. So there was this part too, where I'm performing bien plus fort que mes mots. That was cool. And there's a point where we're performing something going on with the whole band. Let me see, where is this video? I think it's this one. Wait. No, wait, it's not this one. No, that's on the qua. Oh, where's this video? That video was dope. I think it's this one. In this one, we're performing something going on. Dope. Oh, why is I had to be no, there it is. There it is. Yo, listen, that was a cool show. I'm telling you, that was a cool show. That was a cool moment. Haven't been in France in a long time, so I really enjoyed myself. That was cool. That was really, really cool. I cannot complain. All right. Yeah, after that, a few dinners with a few friends. I'd organized 2 dinners. So what I do when I come to Paris, I try to form little dinners of 6-7 people. So I had on the first night of dinner, I had what's his name? Let me see. I took a photo of the first night. Yeah, I didn't post it yet, but so I had on the first night, we had so you can see from left to right, this is Julie Drill Camp that I met in real life from the Shada gang. This was a friend of Stevie Music Feeling who's behind Essimi, then me, then Philippe from Makita. So that was the first dinner that we had at Villa Masai. And the second dinner, did we take a photo at the end of the second dinner? I'm not even sure. I don't think we did. We didn't even take a photo. I think we just did a video on the second night. So we had Lydia from Seshik Magazine, JD Love, Jair, a singer. Then we had again Essimi. This is Pamela K. She's a singer. Philippe again. And then after that, we were joined by Stevie Music Feeling, who came after with another friend of his. My dad sent me this photo a few hours ago on his way to China. He's going to China. Yeah, so there it is. Yeah, listen, great times. I have a great time in Paris. Came back here. I think I catch the cold. I started actually. I was supposed to take my anti-grippine. Preemptive. I'm taking it preventive because I catch the rain 3-4 times already. So before I catch a flu or a cold, let me get my vitamins straight. Yeah. So yeah, that was my time in Paris, and I'm back in Lisbon. Charlie Chaz, what it do? Anan is saying, moi aussi je vais faire la fête avant que tout le monde parte pour de bon. Le monde parle pour le moment. Ok, nous sommes pour le Shada game. Don't worry. The world will be all right. Don't worry. They just believe that everything is going crazy because of the celestial dragons. But other than that, you know how it is. All right. Let's talk financials. Let's talk. Okay, how do for those who don't understand, I have to talk to you about it. For those who interesting. Let me find a website that doesn't ask me to pay. All right. It's CoinDesk. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. All right. So we talked about it before. Who is Sam Bankman-Fried, aka SBF? He was the CEO of two companies. He created two companies. One, he was a CEO. The other one, he stepped down to run the other one. So he created Alameda, which is a hedge fund. They invest in different tokens and stuff and different properties. And the other one is FTX, which was one of the biggest crypto exchanges. So what is a crypto exchange? It's a place where if you want to buy crypto, you have dollars. You put your dollars in there via credit card or whatever. And with this, you can buy Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, and whatever else. And he had a conflict of interest because he started using the money from FTX, the billions of dollars generated from his own token, FTT, and from the users putting a lot of money during the crypto craze. And it's normally, if you have two companies, you cannot use the money from one company to the other one just like that. It's supposed to be a seal between both. And what he was doing apparently was that he was using the money from the crypto exchange to hedge inside of Alameda, which was run by his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend or whatever. And both of them, I'm coming back to that. And so, and he was doing stuff like, for example, let's say that I have $100. No, let's say I have a Shada token. Let's say I have 100 of these tokens, right? And every token is worth $1. So I have $100 worth of my tokens. Now, let's say that you want to make the price of these go up so 100 becomes 200. Then you send the money because you know what your people are buying, right? On the exchange in FTX. So you go to Alameda and you buy with their money, you buy a lot of the Shada tokens in the other company, which make the price go up. And then it creates an excitation from all the clients of your exchange. And now that my 100 Shada token is worth 400, I can now then sell them to my users with their own money from one company to another. Now, we're talking about hundreds of dollars here, but that guy was doing it in hundreds of millions of dollars. All the money from all his users, $8 billion. So that was 5 years ago, and this 5 months ago, sorry, and this is what created the crypto winter. After that, the whole sentiment about crypto went down. So another one who thought it was smarter than life. And to me, the tale of this guy is something that is very, very interesting, because I always ask myself, what's wrong with the music? Did I stop the music myself? Anyway, the tale of this type of guy is very interesting to me, because it's not the first time that the Americans just all excite themselves, all of them. And with the internet, you had like Madoff, you have Katie Holmes, you have like some, like, people love the good story more than doing their own research and just making sure. And this guy became the king of crypto at 23, 25 years old, looking like a goof, looking like a clown. Not even gonna talk about his whole team. It's like, you know, it feels like there was this whole fantasy about the revenge of the nerds. Like, oh my God, like all these nerds are becoming billionaires, and let's put money and let's not ask ourselves what is going on. And like the tokens are going up, so everybody was in the FOMO, everybody wanted to put money in, and now everybody's crying as if it's somebody else's fault. Like that they trusted people. I mean, listen, it's something I tell people all the time. Unless it's a bank that is completely regulated, that if they lose your money, insurance will give you your money back, or the state will give you your money back. Unless we're in the crisis like 1929 style or 2007 style. But normally, there's a lot of systems in place so that you get your money back nevertheless. Now, when it comes to crypto, all the money that I have invested in crypto, I consider that it's money that I have lost. It's there. I'm actually making money. But I don't stress about it, because I consider that money that I can afford to lose. The problem is most people, they put their savings, they put everything they have, because listen, everybody's trying to replace religion with something else. Everybody's trying to replace religion with the LGBT movement, with whatever war they believe in, whoever creator they love, Mr. Beast, whoever, or crypto. Like, listen, I'm sorry. At a point, if you believe so much in a token or in whatever project or in whoever, Vitalik Buterin or any of these motherfuckers, if you believe in these people that much that you are willing to put all your money in these projects, I'm gonna victim blame you. You are nuts. You're supposed to invest what you can afford to lose. Always. If you have 3,000 in your bank account and you're gonna have these 3,000 only for this month, and you need them to pay your rent, pay for some food, buy maybe a new coat, whatever, electricity, etc., and you need, let's say, 2,005 because before you get another 3,000, you can invest 500. And I would even say 3 to 400, because 100 for emergencies. Personally, that's the way I operate. Everything I invest is not money that I need for something important. It's something that, okay, I'm investing it. That's it. I'm not the type of guy, if I have 50K in my bank account, I'm not going to go and take my 50K and put them in anything, so that I wake up one morning, my 50K are worth 300, and now I'm in despair because I was supposed to pay the rent of the year of XY. Nah. Listen, I don't know if maybe people don't have children, don't have responsibilities, but I believe that the whole crypto scene is full of reckless people. And it's okay to be excited by something. It's okay to want to make money quick, and to hear all these stories of people getting rich quick. But nah, you have to always keep your head on your shoulders and spend the money you can lose. Listen, I had no money on FTX. Actually, I didn't really know about them until this whole debacle. But it made the whole crypto market lose money. I had Ethereum at 4,000, lost when the value went back to 1,005. I had my XRP went back to 20 cents, and X. What? Listen, a lot of things. What I did actually, I bought more of everything I believe in with money that I didn't need. Yeah, people telling me that, lost all my money. I lost $1 million. $1 million? Yeah. Listen, if you lost $1 million, that would be fucked up. But if I tell you that I lost $1 million because of the FTT token, with the way I work, I should have 9 million on the side in normal bank accounts, and not one bank, but 10 different banks. But these people, they are religious about crypto, and this is what happens. A goofy looking clown that can't even dress right comes, and everybody says, oh, he's a genius, and then everybody just follows, and then he fucks everybody else's money. Wow. This is crazy. And he's been found guilty in all 7 counts of fraud. So, he could spend decades in prison, potentially up to 115 years. Listen, you went from being a billionaire, going from your hamster looking girlfriend to being in the Bahamas, having sex orgies, being rich as fuck, flying private jets, and going around the world, financing American politicians, these crooks, all this to, at 30 years old, to spend the rest of your life in prison? Oh. Yo. That is crazy. Hola, Emmanuel. Oh, listen, these comments, I don't understand. Don't mind me. I think I have to redo the whole thing and all the comments at once so that they all look the same. All right. Where was I? Let me check this out. The dynamic no text box. There you go. All right, there we go. Now we talking. I have to do my whole setup in Ecount. Yeah, okay. New York. Sam Bankman-Fried defrauded his customers and lenders. After a 5-week trial, a New York jury found for the FTX founder and former chief executive. A tentative sentencing date was set for March 28, 2024. He could spend decades in prison and theoretically up to 115 years. Sam Bankman-Fried perpetrated one of the biggest financial fraud in American history. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams said outside the courthouse after the guilty verdicts on all 7 charges were revealed. This kind of fraud, this kind of corruption is old as time, and we have no patience for it. Of course, he's going to do an appeal, blah, 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 blah. The verdict is unanimous, Your Honor. Damn. The parents, as the 4-person read the jury verdict, the defendant's father buried his head into his lap from a seat in the viewing gallery. His mother kept still, back straight, with a kind of a sullen, expressionless, staring straight ahead. After the judge left the courtroom, Bankman-Fried stood up and his lawyers leaned in and spoke to him. He didn't look back at the viewing gallery. Even his parents shuffled over the wooden divider directly behind him. Even as his parents shuffled over to the wooden divider behind him. Arm around each other, they stared at Bankman-Fried back while roughly 3,000 reporters swarmed around them. Whatever. I would love to know what all his lieutenants are gonna get. For example, what's his name? Caroline Ellison. His ex-girlfriend and are they going to prison? Will Caroline Ellison and Sam Bankman-Fried's other co-defendant go to prison? Despite delivering a key testimony against their former boss, Caroline, Shada, and Gary Wang are still facing decades behind bars. Oh my God. Yo, these are kids, they're 25. That must be a nightmare. Now that Sam Bankman-Fried is a convicted criminal, likely destined I'm tired today. For decades behind bars in brutal federal prison, what fate will befall his former colleagues and co-defendants? Nashad Singh, FTX Director of Engineering, Gary Wang, the CTO, and Caroline Ellison, the former CEO of FTX sister trading firm Alameda Research, all pleaded guilty last December to multiple counts of fraud and conspiracy and agreed to testify against their former boss. Over the last month, their testimony proved crucial in the government's case against Bankman-Fried snitches, ultimately leading to the FTX founder's conviction. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the former crypto execs are off the hook. Ellison, Singh, and Wang still face maximum prison sentences of 110, 75, and 50 years, respectively. Oh my God. I thought they had a deal. Wow. In exchange for their testimony, prosecutors have agreed to send letters known as 5K motions to the trial sentencing judge on their behalf. These letters will describe in detail both the co-defendants' criminal conduct as well as the degree to which they aided the prosecutive case. The notes won't recommend specific sentence length, though that's up to the U.S. District Judge Lewis Kaplan, who will also determine Bankman-Fried's sentence at hearing set for March 28, 2024. While the trio is no doubt hoping their swift denunciation of Bankman-Fried will save them from the inside of a prison, Singh and Wang both testified that they hope to receive no jail time. Reality might not be so kind to them. A major factor in prison sentences in federal financial fraud case is the amount of money misused or stolen. Sentences recommendation climb higher the more money is involved in the federal financial crime, maxing out to $550 million. The FTX Alameda scheme was a $10 billion fraud, according to prosecutors. It's horrible for them, said a legal consultant who advises client on navigating the federal prison system. Right off the bat, without any departures, they're all likely looking at 210 to 262 months. And that doesn't account for other aggravating factors, but it also doesn't account for mitigating factors. Oh my God. Oh. Ultimately, Zuki says Judge Kaplan will have full say over how much weight to give such sentencing recommendations. Given the amount of public interest in the trial, Kaplan may choose to make an example of Ellison, Singh, and Wang, or he may wish to reward their assistance in taking down Bankman-Fried, who prosecutor described as one of the biggest financial fraudsters in American history. Either way, Zuki's believes sentencing in this case may not follow familiar patterns. This is such an unusual case that has so much media exposure. The closest thing I can think of, it's a cartel case. Oh my God. If Ellison, Singh, and Wang were to receive prison sentences, but ones lower than 12 years, they would likely be sent to minimum security federal prisons, dorm-style complexes that tend to be non-violent and are generally considered to be best for the federal prison system has to offer. The best that the federal prison system has to offer. Zukis believe that if any of the three were to receive prison time, this would be the most likely outcome. And if somehow they get off without any prison time, they will still likely be obligated to return stolen funds and potentially pay restitution to the victims. In the case of Bernie Madoff, for example, recipient of ill-gotten profit from the convicted Ponzi scheme operator continued to pay back funds to the victim to this day. And if they avoid prison, Ellison, Singh, and Wang would, of course, be free to go back to their normal lives and jobs, though they might have a hard time finding work in crypto these days. Oh, yo. And they are all so young. Caroline Ellison, how old is she? So that's the ex, Caroline. How old is she? 29 years. Oh, Lord. Damn. Their lives are fucked. This is what hubris does to you when people make you a superstar and you end up like this. That is crazy. It is what it is. Prayers for everybody involved, yo. But yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot, but that's a lot of money that was lost. People lost $10 billion. So they're going to make an example of these three. I wonder what would have happened if these three never talked. But you know, these people, they're not used to that. They probably bent. They probably folded under the pressure of the prosecutor very quick. A few threats and yeah, I'll say everything here, all my notes and. Shoo. But listen, I feel bad for them. Seriously. I know in the crypto world, everybody's so emotional that they're happy and everybody believe that it's their fault. They deserve XYZ, but 100 years in prison, meaning your life is over, is a lot, especially if you went from, those are not bad people. These are just smart nerds, right? They're not bad people. And they just got in over their head thinking they were smarter than the game, and then the game ate them. And listen, 5 to 10 years is enough. Like, yeah, listen, especially them, those 5 years. Sam Bankman-Fried, yeah, 20 years maybe. But in the US, it's just crazy. You're gonna spend 110 years? Yo. Because in the US, every sentence you get is consecutive. It's not like, okay, get 10 for this, 7 for that, 5 for this. So in the end, we take the higher and you have 10 years. No, there is like, you have 10 plus 7 plus 11 plus 20. So you can spend like, sometimes you can have like 200 years of prison depending on the number of counts. And yo, that is crazy. What do you think, Shada Gang? Tell me in the chat. If you're not sleeping, send me some Rambos. Second thing I want to talk to you about is something that is financial. All right. So, Benview, what up? So yeah, listen. Yeah, these guys, they're fucked. Sam Bankman-Fried and his people, they fucked. Now, my question is, before I go back to the other subject, my question is, okay, those 4 are going to prison. Okay, maybe, probably. What about all the politicians who were receiving millions in donations? Are they giving the money back? What's going on? That's an interesting question to me. Benview is asking, have you ever thought of going to Asia? I've only been to Thailand for now, and I was in China when I was a kid. Oh yeah, I'd love to go. Actually, my dad just left to China tonight, but he's on a political trip. But yeah, I'd love to go. I have to visit Japan. I have to visit South Korea. I have to visit, even the Southeast Asia, all these places, Indonesia, Bali, etc. I have to visit China again, and Singapore. Like, listen, the world is huge, and yeah, you have to go. All right. Let me explain to you something quick about the way us artists make money on Spotify, which is the way money is made on Spotify is very interesting. So we talked before about the way money was made in the old times, right? When I say old times, I'm talking about 20 years ago, 15 years ago. CD sales. You go, you ask a factory to print you an object, a CD. Inside of this CD, you have your what is this? Put water in there. Yeah, sorry. I was saying, you buy you buy the service of a factory that creates you a bunch of CDs with your music in it, and then you make money not by selling your songs. You make money by selling the CDs with your songs in it. So you're selling an object. So there was a whole distribution part, etc., etc. So I already explained all this. And this was the business model for years and years and years. CDs, cassettes, vinyls, etc. And in the digital world, everything is about the streaming. So there's no fabrication of an object. People are actually just paying a service like Spotify, $10 a month. In exchange, they can listen to all the music in the world. And the way people are paid is that, let's say there's 1 million people that are paying $10 to Spotify. So there's $10 million. There's a pool, and every artist, depending on, let's say, if you make 30% of the streams, you get 30% of the 10 million. If you make 1% of the whole total of streams, you get 1% of the 10 million. That's the way the financial part is set up now. And Spotify is saying that they want to change the game. And they are saying that Spotify is changing its royalty model to crush streaming fraud and introduce the minimum payment threshold. It's planned to shift $1 billion in payouts towards working artists over the next 5 years. And what they want to change is they want to introduce a threshold minimum of annual streams before a track starts generating royalty in Spotify. And this will demonetize a bunch of tracks that were essentially noise, and a lot of people that are not making that much money. They also want to financially penalize distributors of music, label included, when fraudulent activity is detected on tracks that they have uploaded to Spotify. And they also want to introduce a minimum length of playtime that each non-music noise track must reach in order to generate royalties. So that's interesting. I'm going to put you the link, and I'm going to give you, I'm not going to read the whole thing. I believe that you know how to read, but there's something that is very interesting with the way the streaming services, and the biggest one, which is Spotify, are trying to now change their business model. I don't know if it's in their favor or it's in the favor of the artist. Time will tell. We still have to study their strategy, but I believe that, listen, I made good money from streaming. I don't know if in a different business model, I would make more. But a lot of people are advocating for a version of music streaming where, instead of, let's say there's 100 people, right? And everybody has $1. So there's $100. And let's say people have the choice in listening to 100 songs. And let's say they listen to 30 of your songs indiscriminately. 30%, you get just 30% of the money that is there. So you get $30. People are saying, if everybody's paying $10, so let's say you only listen to Kaysha, you listen to 100% Kaysha on Spotify, right? So you pay $10 every month. Your $10 go in the pool. And even if you only listen to Kaysha, I will not get all your $10. I will still get a percentage of the whole percentage of money based on who's listening to what. And this favoritize. I'm losing of I'm tired. I'm losing my English today. Ça favorise probably the biggest artist. Listen, I'm a big artist. I have 1 million people listening to me, more or less, between 800,000 and 1 million. So the question here is, if these 1 million people are listening only to my music this month, and they all pay $10, so that's 10 million. I'm not getting 10 million. Let's say the 1 million people who listen to something going on every day and only listen to something going on, their money is not given directly to me. Instead of me getting 10 million, the 10 million go in a pool, and then after that we see, okay, a lot of money has to go to Drake, and from that money, a part goes to Drake because he's the biggest streamer in the platform. And a lot of people are saying we should do a thing that is different, where, listen, if somebody only listens to my music, I should get all the money they spend, because they use their money to listen to my music, which also sound like the old market. Some people would buy your CD and you would get the money from their sale, and that's it. So you would sell 10,000 CDs, you would get 100,000. That's it. And it was not but such person sells more CDs, so we have to give them a little bit of that money. So I don't know. We have to do a calculation to see why they chose to just do a pool. But to me, the conversation is even more important and more interesting. It's a conversation about opening the doors to everybody. It's the conversation about that we listen. In 2007, I remember when I did my first tweet, when a company called Audio changed their name to Twitter. And to send a tweet, you had to send a text to a UK number. And I remember being on Twitter, saying, hey, I'm on a flight to Mozambique. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. That was cool. And all of a sudden, everybody had a voice. And it was amazing because everybody could talk. Everybody could express themselves, finally. And at the same time, it was YouTube. Everybody could express themselves. Everybody could upload a video to be seen by the whole world. And then one racist came out of nowhere and said a bunch of Nazi things. And everybody was like, yo! And it was like, well, it's freedom of speech. We can all talk now. And boom. That's when they start blocking people again and realizing that, there's a reason why not everybody can speak. And you have to find the right balance between letting people speak and not having only Big Brother being able to speak. And it's the same in music. Back in the days, music cost so much money to create that you had A&Rs that work at big record companies, and when a record company chose you and decided to spend money on you, they would do the curation, if I can say, between who they believe deserves a recording contract and a chance to shine, and who doesn't. And a lot of people view it as unfair, but at the same time, it curated, and sometimes they had bad taste, but at least only the ones that were chosen were heard by the public. Everybody else were doing shows, and some people slipped under the crack, but the rest of them, they stay behind the wall. In a world where anybody can upload a track to DistroKid, Believe, CD Baby, XYZ, you now have, as a creator, we now have to compete with 100,000 new songs every day. 100,000 new songs every day. Some great tracks, some okay tracks, some bad tracks, and a lot of noise. And the user, when they get inside of Spotify, they get overwhelmed with choice. There's so much choice because everybody's a singer now or a beat maker, and everybody's trying to make it. And you cannot blame them. It's great that everybody can try, but at the same time, it creates these new issues where you have to share time and revenue with everybody. And you have a ton of scammers, stream farms, people that use bots, etc., etc. Same on YouTube. And this platform, in the beginning, they don't want to take the liberty back. But at a point, they realize that they have to scale back. They have to go back to maybe a vetting system to not let everybody be able to release or talk. But it's too late. You already created all these things where you want to talk live on YouTube. You can be live on YouTube. You can be live on Twitch. You can go on Kick. You can go on Facebook. You can go on Instagram. You can go on TikTok. So if you remove the liberty in one platform, the other one, take your client. And it's the same thing now for the platforms. If Spotify becomes way too complicated to make money, people will go to Deezer or Tidal or Apple Music, or maybe some new hero will appear with a business model that is for the artist. Because there's this idea that everybody should be able to try. And I subscribe to this idea. But at the same time, I see the effects. I've seen the effect to the detriment of industries. And the first to go are the lazy ones. But even us, the workaholics, we see the difference. I should make 100 times the money I make today from my music. If it was not streaming, I would be a multi-millionaire right now. But because it's streaming, you divide the money you make by 10, 20, 30. Because it streams pennies, millions of pennies. So you have to change your whole business model. But you have to see in what is going on, what is going to be the long-term strategy. And we'll see. What do you think? Let me know in the chat before I go to sleep. I'm tired. You still here? Shada again? Put a rainbow in the chat if you're still here. Do I remember when we met on Arca Gale? What is that? I have no idea what you're talking about. Is it a website? Drill Camp, what up? I hope you're doing well. But anyway, listen, we'll see how this goes. If I was not tired, I would tell you I would spend another hour with you, but we already have an hour in. But I'm going to tell you the story of an artist next week. It's going to be funny. It's going to be tragic. But I'll tell you about how to fumble the bag next time. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Very technical. And I will see you Wednesday. Because, listen, my body's not used to doing 4 shows in a month anymore. I need to rest. This show is brought to you by Shada, where tomorrow morning early I'm going to choose some furniture of the wife. So I have to get some rest. This show was brought to you by ShadaWare.com, Gods of Good Fortune. I hope you enjoy the show. Like Emery, like Charlie, Chaz. What up, Christina? And I'm gonna leave you with a track called Showstopper from my latest album, African Bantu Royalty. And I will see you when I see you, which means next week. Listen, I cannot even talk properly in English because I'm just tired. All right. See you when I see you. Bless. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, like I said before, Rambo's in the chat. And if you have any questions and things you want to talk about, don't hesitate to put them in the chat now so I can write them down for tomorrow. Bless.
Showstopper, man. Every little things you do got me falling in love with you. I wish you could be my lady. The situation got me crazy. I wanna climb to step 2. Baby, would you let me in? Oh, go call me Sangakyo. I imagine you touching me like that. My mind sees you loving me like that. Oh, yeah, go, manga. Oh, yeah, go, lady Sanga. Sweep it up on my love, all the ways that you feeling me. Feeling me, yeah. Every day I'm feeling me, slow. Showstopper, killing it is everything. Showstopper, you're so beautiful. I can't help but only falling. Killing it is everything. Showstopper, killing it is everything. Showstopper, soak it up on my love, on the ways that you're feeling me. The way you're feeling me, every day I reminisce the first time that I bumped on you. Soak it up on my love, on the ways that you're feeling me. Every day I reminisce the first time that I bought you. So beautiful. Killing it is everything. Killing it is everything. You a showstopper. You're so beautiful. I can't help but have a crush on you. Killing it is everything. Showstopper. Killing it is everything. Showstopper. Killing it is everything, yeah.